Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Average Joe Dividends YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to go over the announcement with SCHD. Looks like they announced their new dividend, and just to let you know, I was predicting 68 cents. We'll see real quick what the new dividend is and what that did to my dividend income. So I'll click on distributions here and we can see, look at this, 82.41 cents, way above what I was predicting. So that's awesome news for SCHD. The only, quote, bad news in all this was it's paying in the third quarter. So I was expecting to have record Q2 dividends, but it's going to push it over and I'll have record Q3 dividends instead, and I was going to have record June dividends, but that's not going to be the case. So let's go ahead and we're going to take this number over to my tracking sheet, and I'll leave a link below to it, and we'll go over to my Google Docs spreadsheet here where it shows we're just going to concentrate mostly on the SCHD line, and we can see the prior dividend that was 61 cents. And what's going to happen is once I put in this new dividend that SCHD just announced, it's going to change my next dividend. If it had remained the same at 61 cents, I'd be getting $710 on July 2nd. Actually, it's July 1st, but M1 has a 1-day delay. And what this is going to do, it's going to change my monthly cash flow average. We can see right now it's at 905.66. And we'll just type that in there, 905.66. And we're going to update that right here. And it's going to change everything. It's not going to just change the monthly. It's going to change the quarterly and annual as well. We'll see if we get above that $11,000 mark. But we're going to see this change here. The 710, of course, is going to change. We'll do a paste into there. We'll see the 710 changes to 958.20. That is quite significant of a jump, and this is an all-time high for a dividend paid by SCHD. We'll take a look at like historically. I thought 74 cents back in December was huge, and again I was expecting only 68 cents because we look at last year, it was 66 cents. So just a gigantic jump there at that 82 cents. I was just predicting maybe a couple more cents than last year because the stocks within SCHD, I don't think too many of them had double-digit gains as far as their dividend. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Here's my incorrect prediction of 68 cents. We're going to take that out of there since that was announced. So 82 cents. Delete that, and we'll put that back to normal fill. And we're going to carry this new number, this 988.25, and not too long ago it bounced me back into the 800s with SCHD's lower dividend that was announced earlier. That 61 cents bounced me back down. So let's go over here and put that 988.25. I put a line item for that, for the SCHD increase, because I figured it was going to happen. Scroll all the way down here, and so we have the 988.25. That's the new. Let's do that right. That would be a nice monthly dividend average if that were true. There we go. So it increased my monthly income by $82.59. Hopefully in Q3 we don't go back to the 60s. That could happen. We'll make sure we grab this number here. We'll put that in there. Just kind of chronicling, we went from the 61 cents to the 82 cents. And then we're going to see some other events that happen. I'm actually in between here. I do my second buy of the week where I pick the 5 stocks. So subscribe to the channel so you can see that video. And I'll pick 5 stocks with $20 a piece, like I said. But I'll have to insert a line in there for that. So we'll have an event there. Also, on Monday when I do these dividend drips of all the dividends I received plus my $100 deposit on Monday. And we can see SCHD, I'm going to be dripping those dividends back in, and it's going to also increase this. So we could get close to that $1,000 mark. We'll see. We're not going to quite be there. We'll probably be in the 990s somewhere, maybe 992 is what I predict after these two events. And also my buy on Thursday or Friday. So let's take a look at the dividend tracker and what that did there. We can see back in March with that 61-cent announcement, what that did, it lowered my dividend income by $40, but you can see how it rebounded and some. So I've increased my monthly cash flow from the portfolio by $86.26. And we can see the month-over-month gain almost 10%. We're well over that $11,000 mark. We're almost to that $12,000 mark. But with the late announcement, what this is going to do, though, is my total dividends are not going to be, let's take a look, even on the high side, it's not going to quite be this, 770. It's going to be about 760 something because I've dripped everything in here. So, and I haven't officially received all my dividends. So we're not going to break the, let me go back to the dividend tracker tab. I was expecting to get over the $1,500 mark and beat my dividends in December, but that's not going to happen because SCHD is going to be in July. So I was kind of counting on them to have that. So my Q2 total, it's going to be a big minus because of that. So just want to explain that, kind of get ahead of that. And Q3 is going to be huge. It's going to be way above because it's going to have SCHD in there. Possibly, I think twice. It's going to have it with July, August, or yeah, so July and September. So we're going to have two SCHDs payments in here. And so Q3 is going to be huge with Q2 looking bad. So just want to kind of explain why that dip in my Q2 is, it's just going to be artificial really. And I even thought about just pushing it back and counting the SCHD payments or dividend in Q2, but I'm just going to do it as is actuals, even though it's going to be 2 days into there. So, and also I'm going to be receiving not only from, this is my taxable stock brokerage account, I have a whole bunch of shares in my IRA as well. Let's go to my net worth tab here. And SCHD, I even have more shares. So you can see there's 1,815 shares. So we'll take this number here again, just to make sure I didn't grab something else. So we'll see what this dividend is going to be here for the IRA. So we'll take the dividend times the number of shares. And this is what I can expect on July 2nd from my M1 Finance IRA. So it's going to be $1,496.03. So you can see July 2nd is going to be a great day. So taxable $958.20, and then we saw the amount over there with the IRA. So let me know in the comments below, do you own SCHD? And let me know what you think about this 82-cent dividend. I was just completely blown away. I mean, huge. You can see we've been in the 70s, 74 cents, and we are 8 cents above that already just in June. And I can't wait to see what December brings. And chances are I'm going to be just dripping this back into SCHD. I mean, with this generous dividend, I want to have more and more shares of SCHD. So you can see we're getting close to one of the goals that I had. We're getting close to 1,200 shares of SCHD and getting close to that $1,000 a month average monthly dividend. You can see we're at 988. Looks like as long as SCHD doesn't lower their dividend, over the course of history here, which I don't see happening, we could have a lower dividend in September, maybe by a few cents, but we'll see. Hopefully, like I said, not back in the 60s, but we're getting really close on some of these goals, especially the SCHD one. So I'm going to drip that back in to get me close to that $1,200 or 1,200 shares of SCHD. in there. So again, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this SCHD new dividend. Again, excited to receive this. So I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope you own a lot of shares of SCHD. Everyone take care.